This this is a morning run. This is the morning before I left for London, and and this is on my tea trip where this is part two of my tea trip where I met with an investor who was actually doing a climbing trip in Malaga, which is really famous for climbing. But as you'll find out in my first episode, it's a great place to run, great place to cycle up mountains, and great place to mountain bike. So it's if you're listening to this podcast, you're probably interested in running, you're probably interested in an active lifestyle. Malaga, Spain, you'll see it here on the map. It's really close actually to Morocco. It's the south of Spain. I had the pleasure of coming here for a quick meeting. It was an in and out meeting, but this was part of the kind of tour of Malaga that I could do within this inner city. The first video Malaga was of the boardwalk, where it was very similar to Santa Monica, arguably more beautiful. Maybe it's because of fresh eyes, and also you had the background of mountains. But when you're running towards the city, there's this cathedral that you can actually go up, and this is going up to that cathedral. It's a very famous cathedral in Malaga, and this entire video takes you through from sunrise, before sunrise, well, barely sunrise, kind of to where it's fully risen. So this specific incline, I believe, was about shorter than a mile and about 600 feet of gain. So not too hard. If you're a beginner, you can hike it. You certainly can run it. This is not hard to run. You can see the crack of the sunrise between the buildings. And if you don't want to follow along, you can fast forward and you'll see kind of the peak where I show you the panoramic view of this area, and then also where the trails connect. There's another separate trail that you can go to, but I wanted to keep the full length of video for people, first timers who are visiting Malaga, and they want to leave nothing to chance, and it's like they want to study the whole road, and maybe they're hiking it, maybe they're not, they don't want to run it, but they get to have at least a visual of what the whole route looks like. So I'm running here. Certainly you can hike. I think it takes, my round trip was about 15 minutes. So I would argue maybe it's like 10 minutes up, 15 minutes up, and then you can traverse into the trails. Not too difficult of a run by any means, and you can climb the stairs or run it. This area of Spain, the weather was high 50s, low 60s. This is late November. I missed Thanksgiving for this because I had to be at this meeting, but you can see clearly how magnificent the views are. And, this was 6 a.m., maybe 5:50 a.m., 5:30 a.m. Yeah, it was probably closer to 5:30. Actually, it's probably closer to 6 a.m. This city really surprised me. It's 2 hours from London, 2.5 hours in London. A little bit, probably closer to like 2.5 hours from Geneva, where I flew in from. It's not too far from any of these cities. And a lot of people from London come here because of the weather. It's obviously London can be very cold during the winter, and people come here for some sunshine, which you'll see later. If you want to see the full sunshine at depth, then you can see episode 1 where I run during the day, and you can see clearly the boardwalk and real sun. So there were a lot of people here during the day because I did come here the day before with my investor, and we were hiking around talking, and a lot of people here, a lot of opportunities to take photos, a lot of opportunities to buy little souvenirs. They sell this little whistle that you can buy, and when you blow into the whistle, it mimics the way a bird chirps. So we each bought one for our kids, and it was like €2 or 5. I didn't pay for it. He paid for it for me, so I was very thankful for that. But yeah, little things like that, really cool. And you can see that's the port. That's where I'm quite certain the cruise ships dock, and really fancy yacht stock. And, you can, I'm sure if you took a cruise down there, you would dock and then you would instantly be able to go into the shopping center. Sorry about this area. I'm going to try to cut this off. But yeah, it's really fun. So take a little tour of this. Fast forward around. This whole episode is just sensationalizing in a positive way how beautiful Malaga is. And, I drank probably 500 ml of red tea in the morning before I did this run to give me the energy because, in fairness, I was a little jet lagged. Anytime I'm jet lagged or I feel like I need more energy or caffeine or L-theanine, just like positive energy, I generally will switch from green tea to red tea, and I drink Cloudline Red, and it's cloudlinetea.com. It's like, it works. Obviously, we're involved in the tea company, but we have it with us at all times. And when you're drinking tea, you go green are days where you feel like you have pretty good energy, you want some stable energy through. Red tea is when you need a little oomph, but sustainable oomph and not the espresso oomph where it oomph up and then it dies. Like the only way for the oomph to continue is like 4, 5, 2 shots more espresso. So look at this view. Isn't this incredible? I'm going to now load in some music and have you guys just kind of enjoy the scene. Fast forward all you want. But man, I was so lucky to capture this. That's where the arena is for the matadors, where bull hunting is. And, the sport of matador. I don't know exactly how you say it. The bullfighting, right? Where they have the red cloth and then they lift it so the bull doesn't hit you. Yeah, that's the arena down there. And I'm gonna run to the trails now, where there's some back trails, and you'll see some pretty incredible footage there. You can pay to go into the cathedral. I think it's like 10 euros, 12 euros. I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff. I tend to like to run around the city or places, and it's not a matter of not willing to spend the money, but I just want to see more of the area because I had limited amount of time, so I didn't go into the cathedral. So it splits off to the right over there, and there's this trail. So enjoy the views, and hopefully all of you get a chance to visit Malaga someday, like I did. I definitely got lucky here. I flew in EasyJet. EasyJet is like €100. You can get it for like 150 euros from London. If you book it in advance a little bit, or even last minute, it was like some 160 euro flights or pounds. So it wasn't crazy expensive. It just wasn't. I find if you use cheap airlines, you can get anywhere in Europe relatively in an affordable manner. So, yeah, with a little bit of luck, you'll be able to find our tea, Cloudline Tea in Malaga, Spain, too. And then definitely you can find it in London, Malaga, and then soon Geneva, Switzerland. So, here's that area where the cathedral entrance is. Yeah, it's pretty sensational. Yeah, there's a guy in the morning there that was working. I think, there he is. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this is sunrise, man. Just kind of enjoy the music. Therapeutic. It was really therapeutic for me. Yeah. Look at the mountains. So there's really like just layers and layers of mountains in the background. And people really ride their mountain bikes there. One of the bike owners, one of the cyclist managers of a really popular cycling store said, people here, they know their mountain bikes. And I don't doubt it because of the amount of mountains they have. So, kind of an interesting anecdote. Here we go. Look at that. Yeah. There you go. That's like going down to the trail section. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's that overlook. Yep. And I hope, hang left, Vic. Hang left. Yeah. I go left. Correct. And that's where you can get to the trail. Yeah, that's it. That little area. I was there the day before. I didn't get to go down the trails. I wanted to really go down the trail, but you can see that view. Wow, it's breathtaking. Well, I'll let you enjoy it from here with the music. And yeah, enjoy Malaga, Spain. Thanks. Finally, some trails. Isn't that beautiful? Guys. You are? London. No, I gotta go to London and then Taiwan and then back home. It's the cheapest route. Just look at the view. Don't worry about talking to me. It's hard to see this again. So soak it in. I'm taking a full video, dude. These are the first trails Daddy's ran in a month. Whose house did you guys go to?